The VIOFO A229. I've been using it for, I don't know, a couple days now. I really like the way it is. I like the way it works. Kind of the upgrade to the 129 Duo. It's a good little dash cam.
Recording. One channel started.
You can turn off the voice in settings if you want, if it gets too annoying for you. You have to stop recording before you can go into the menu. And then use this to go down, use that to go up. You go into the different settings. Hang on, go back up. You get the resolution. You can choose which resolution you want. Usually I stick to 1440. Loop recording, how long you want it to. 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. How long you want that to be. Okay, video bitrate. So I usually set that to maximum. You'll get about 31 megabits per second bitrate and maximum on the front camera, and for the back camera you get about 22 megabits per second quality, the bitrate. Let's just stick to maximum. I want the highest quality possible. WDR I usually keep that off because I just do. Exposure value front. You could adjust the exposure for the front and the back. Record audio, yes or no. Usually turn that on. Okay. G-sensor, you could choose the sensitivity of that. Wi-Fi, choose which band. 2.4 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz. 5 gigahertz, it's going to be a lot faster transferring to your phone, so be mindful of that. Parker recording, different settings, parking, motion detection, parking. Time-lapse recording, live video source, rear image rotate. That's useful if you mount it upside down, or, you want to rotate the image to for it to show right side up on your screen. GPS speed units. GPS, you could turn that on or off. Speed units, either kilometers per hour or miles per hour. GPS stamp, you could turn that on or off, whether or not you want the GPS information to show up on the screen. Date stamp, you could turn that on or off, whether you want the date to show up on the screen, date stamp to show up on the screen. License plate number, all that kind of stuff. Beep sound, you could turn that on or off if it annoys you. Boot delay. You can adjust that. Language, self-explanatory. Voice notification. So it's going to talk to you, so you can turn that on or off if it annoys you. It tells you when it's recording, it tells you when something's wrong, it tells you blah, blah, blah. You can turn that on or off. Time, date. I usually set that up on my phone. I could synchronize it with my phone through the app.
Video protected. Video protected.
Screensaver, how long you want that to be before the screen goes off. You can choose which LEDs you want. You can turn the LEDs on or off. Format the SD card. Format reminder to tell you to remind you to format the SD card. Default setting and the version of the firmware you're using. So that's it. Yeah, so there you go. That's pretty much it.
Recording. One channel started.
Yeah, and then once you get out of that, it's reminds you that it's recording. It tells you that it's recording. It starts recording again. It's a quick overview of the menu on the camera, the VIOFO A229. You can plug it in and pull the files right off of it. You get an external microphone. You get the micro SD card slot here. It takes up to, I'm not sure, but I got a 128 gigabyte micro SD card in there. It's fine. I'm not sure the maximum capacity. I got to look it up. This is the coaxial cable going to the rear facing dash cam. And here, this is where you plug into the GPS module, which is attached to the windshield right now, since I can't show it. Well, that's that. There you go. I think this is a reset button in case it, starts acting up on you. You can just press that and it'll reset to factory settings. There's a USB. You could transfer your files directly to the computer if it's very, very slow. If you do it this way, but if you do it via Wi-Fi, transfer it to your phone, it's quicker. And if you just pull the SD card out, you pull the memory card out and just transfer it to your, plug it into your computer. It's quick that way as well. And if you long press this, it turns your Wi-Fi on so you can connect with your phone.
Wi-Fi enabled.
Again, if you want to turn that voice off, you can in the settings. If you turn it off, long press.
Wi-Fi disabled.
And there you go. Okay, so let's go into the VIOFO app. Gotta turn our Wi-Fi on. And hit that.
Wi-Fi
Okay. So I'll go back to the app, connect the camera, and there it is. You can turn it sideways. I'm not sure how this is going to show up on the video, but you can turn it this way. You can turn it sideways in the app. It says 1080-30 for some reason, but I'm really shooting in 1440p on both cameras. So I don't know why it says that, but you got to stop recording, and then it's going to start beeping. Hit that center button to stop recording. It's going to start beeping. And then you could go into the, there's all your different recordings. So we can go into this one, what I just recorded just now. Wi-Fi is pretty quick. It'll show up any minute now. There it is. Hit that.
Wi-Fi connected.
See? Yeah, you get the idea. Now to download, you hit that. No, I should have. Okay, so you go ahead and download that. It's a 228 megabyte file. It's a minute long. Download's pretty quick. No, they say it's 5 gigahertz. It's supposed to be, I don't know, 4 times faster or something like that than the 2.4 that the old one was using. This is the VIOFO A229. So yeah, so it's downloaded pretty quick. So I think you got to go into I'm not gonna do it here, but you can go into the VIOFO folder, and it should be right there. It's on the it's on the phone. Let's go back to this. I want to find a larger file, like a 3-minute file. So if I hit download that one, if I download that one, see how long it takes. It's a 3-minute file. Pretty cool. So in case you have to, you get into an incident or an accident and you have to show it to law enforcement, you could just download it right to your phone. And yeah, and there it is. It's a 552 megabyte file. It's done. Let's go into the features. You have to excuse the beeping. I know it's annoying. You can show the back camera, the front camera, the back camera only. And you hit it again, and both of them at the same time. You can take a snapshot. There you go. Okay, so go into the features real quick. You have to stop recording again to remind you to do that. So you hit that red button. Okay, go into the little thing here. It says video resolution. I don't know why the hell it keeps saying that. I'm going to reset it to 1440. I don't know why. I had it set to that, but when I go into the app, it does that. It doesn't reset it. It just says that it's showing 14. It says that it's showing 1080p. But 1440p for both cameras. Loop recording. You go into all these different settings, Loop recording. I have it set for 3 minutes. The audio record. You want to record audio, yes or no. You could toggle that on or off. Fail to connect. What? All right, so I got it back. Here's a little bit of a caution. The app can freeze up on you, and that's the way apps are. It's a pain in the butt, so I'm going to get through this quick. Fortunately, I don't use the app that much. I just, Okay. You go through all these settings, bit rate. I set it to maximum, so you're going to get around 30 megabits per second on the back camera, or I think it's 31 megabits per second on the front camera, and somewhere around 22 megabits per second bit rate on the back camera, the rear camera. You set the time zone, date, time synchronization, sync it up with your phone. Makes it easy for you. GPS, all that kind of stuff. Time zone, parking mode, blah blah blah. Front image rotate. So if you mount the camera, depending on the orientation and which way you want the wire to come out of the back, you can flip the image on the back camera, because sometimes it'll show it upside down, like it did with mine. Because I have the cord coming out of the passenger side, so you can the image shows on the back camera upside down, so you can rotate the image so that it shows right side up. So that's what I had to do. Notification sound, if you get annoyed by the beeping or the startup sounds or the voice, you can shut all that crap off. GPS on or off. Speed unit, kilometers per hour, miles per hour. Format SD card, reset camera. You can name different things. Wi-Fi password. You might want to change that, because that's the default password right there. You see free space it shows the amount of free space, the app version, and the firmware. And that's pretty much it, It's It's pretty good. You can go through all the different things. You get the idea. Again, see how it shows 1080p. But on the camera, it's showing. I'm looking at the screen. It's showing 1440. Yeah, it's showing 1440 30. Oh yeah, I use a 128 gigabyte card. I think they recommend like Samsung or SanDisk, high speed cards, high endurance, whatever it's called. And that's it. Yeah. Let's start the recording again first. So, yeah, there it is.
2 channels started.
Yeah, you can turn that annoying voice off if you want. I just keep it on so I know that it's working for now until I get sick of it, and eventually I'll probably turn it off in the settings. But yeah, that's it. What a horrible street. Check, check, 1, 2, 3. Check, check, 1, 2, 3. This is an audio test of the VIOFO A229 dual dash cam. Check, check, 1, 2, 3. This is how it sounds, when you're speaking normally. Thank you.